Most bed and breakfast owners track bookings, reviews, and bank balances, but they struggle to understand why profits stay flat. These three simple B&B numbers reveal exactly what's working, what's leaking money, and where to focus your time for better results. Have you ever looked at your booking calendar and thought, hey, we're busy, and then looked at your bank account a few weeks later and thought, well, this doesn't feel as busy? Well, you're not alone. Most B&B owners focus on the wrong numbers, and it's costing them profits, confidence, and sometimes a good night's sleep. In this video, I'm going to show you the three numbers every B&B owner should track and why they matter far more than you might think. Welcome to another episode of Beds, Breakfast, and Business, where bed and breakfast owners stop surviving and start running calmer, smarter B&Bs. If you haven't done so yet, sign up, and if it's applicable, ring that bell so you don't miss any future episodes. Hi, I'm Jerry McPherson, and I've spent more than 30 years in hospitality, worked with B&B owners from around the world, conducted hundreds and hundreds of B&B inspections, and have spoken with countless guests about what makes a B&B succeed. Here at Bed, Breakfast, and Business, my goal is simple: to help you get more bookings, better profits, with less stress. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you why occupancy alone can be misleading, the pricing numbers most B&B owners ignore, and one metric that combines everything into a simple snapshot of business health. And by the end, you'll know exactly which numbers to track every week without drowning in spreadsheets. Occupancy tells you if guests want what you are selling. And a lot of people get stuck here. They've become obsessed with occupancy. The goal becomes filling every room, every night, every week, every month. It sounds logical, but it creates a problem. Occupancy is easy to understand. If your rooms are full, feels like you're winning. If your rooms are empty, feels like you're losing. But hospitality isn't quite that simple. Occupancy should be viewed as a demand indicator. Nothing more, nothing less. It tells you whether people want rooms. It doesn't tell you whether you're making enough money. One fills every room at $90 per night. Another fills fewer rooms at $180 per night. Which owner is doing better? The answer isn't obvious. That's why occupancy alone isn't enough. Occupancy is important. It's just not the whole story. Think of it as the heartbeat of your business. Useful, but not the full health check. Occupancy equals demand. A full house can still be unprofitable. ADR reveals what guests think your B&B is worth. And that's the second number, your average daily rate. And this is where a lot of owners become uncomfortable because ADR means pricing, and pricing feels personal. Many B&B owners worry that raising prices will scare guests away, so they leave prices unchanged year after year. Meanwhile, food costs rise, utility bills rise, cleaning costs rise. Everything rises except your room rates. Track your ADR every week. Ask yourself, what is the average price guests actually paid? Not your advertised price, your actual average rate. Let's say you sold 4 rooms and the total room revenue equals $600. Your ADR is $150. Simple. Now compare that to last month or last year. That's when you'll start to see patterns appear. A small increase in ADR can create a significant increase in profit. Without washing another towel, without making another breakfast, without cleaning another bathroom. That is a good deal. Now this might surprise you. Many profitable B&Bs don't have the highest occupancy. They have the strongest ADR. Which numbers do you currently track most often? Occupancy, revenue, or something else? Let me know in the comments. I'm always interested in hearing what's happening inside your business. RevPAR shows the real picture. Now we get the number that ties everything together. RevPAR, or revenue per available room. Now don't let the name scare you. It's actually quite simple. Many owners focus on occupancy, while others focus on pricing. Few combine both, and that's where a blind spot appears. RevPAR combines occupancy and ADR into one number. It tells you how effectively your rooms generate revenue, not just how full they are, not just what they sell for, the combination. Let's say your ADR is $150. Your occupancy is 80%. It means your RevPAR becomes $120. Now you have a clearer picture. This is the number many hotels use to measure overall performance because it cuts through the noise. It tells the truth, and even when the truth feels uncomfortable. And this is where it gets really interesting. If occupancy goes up but RevPAR stays flat, you're probably discounting too much. So here's what I want you to do. Create a weekly 10-minute scorecard. Most owners only review numbers when they feel something is wrong. By then, the problem has usually been around for weeks, sometimes months. But you're busy. You're running breakfast. You're handling check-ins. You're changing sheets. You're answering guest questions, and occasionally explaining that no, the Wi-Fi password is not written on the ceiling. Guests can find the breakfast room from 40 meters away, and yet somehow the Wi-Fi password remains one of hospitality's greatest mysteries. What I want you to do every Monday morning, coffee in hand, spend 10 minutes reviewing your occupancy, your ADR, your RevPAR. Write them down, track them, watch the trends. This small habit can give you big clarity. So here are your key takeaways. Occupancy shows demand. ADR measures price strength. RevPAR combines both metrics. Track numbers weekly. Busy isn't always profitable. If you'd like help building a stronger B&B breakfast from the ground up, download the free Your B&B Starter Blueprint. It walks you through the foundations of building a successful bed and breakfast without becoming overwhelmed with all the moving parts. You can find a link in the description below. Hey, thanks for watching. And if this helped, hit the like and subscribe. And if you really got something out of this that you feel will really be helpful, feel free to buy us a coffee. And remember, you don't need to have it all figured out. You just need the right next step. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.